Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just having a moment of my thoughts and kind of contemplating about my life decisions at this point for Pokemon. Um, this week is crazy, is it? So the reason why I say it's crazy is I already posted enough videos about the Korea ones, Korea scenario. So the actual official number, not clear. I've read online saying 100,000 people. There are online saying 700,000 people, and there are other online videos saying 1 million people. I don't know how many people are really there. Do I care? No, because I'm not there. The reason why I said this is if you look at the picture, I can feel how crowded and unsafe it was in that situation. Like, I have been in a crowd incidents when I was a kid in Hong Kong in TST. So basically, there was a float device and on the street, like a parade thing style, and the driver was a carbon monoxide. I guess the float didn't have enough ventilation or something. So the driver dozed off because of the carbon monoxide poisoning or whatever. So he dozed off. Of course, when he dozed off solo, then the car crashed into the crowd. I don't think anyone died, or maybe one person died. It's not, the fatality is lowered than it should be, like, because it was literally prowling into the crowd, into a place like near the Regent's Hotel, I think. Like, basically, I don't know what that place is called, but in the old days, it was like Sunsegai Zhongsang. So it's like a mall before, and they turned into, there was a hotel there. Anyway, wherever it was, it's kind of like not the Howard City side, but like the other side. I think there's a K11 there now or something. But anyway, that side. And I remember so vividly because that thing crashed right behind me, like kind of like right there, and there was a stampede because there's no way where the crowd can go. We have to scale a wall up to the park because there's actually a wall by the gas. I think there's a gas station or something. Anyway, you have to scale the wall up to that park in order to escape. And I was wounded, but I was not like badly wounded. Like, as in, I'm a kid, so how badly wounded? I didn't get stampede, so that would be the worst case. So I got scratches and stuff, but that's like nothing. Scale up the wall. I think my dad helped other people go up on the wall as well. I mean, he helped me up too. Not that great a climber myself, but it was bad. So that's why I never go to a crowded place more than my comfort level, and my comfort level is still good, like even after that traumatizing thing. And then I saw this Korea news. I was like, God, I don't want to be there. Like, literally, I don't want to be there. Like, last year when I go to the Worlds, I told my husband, if I would not go to a place where I'm surrounded by people. Like, that's basically it. Like, surrounded next to me, side by side, that the body's touching type or close to touching. I'm not going there. Like the Sino Center, like, checking cards, checking cards with people behind you. That is fine because there's still movement there. It's just going to be one layer of people behind me and just me with the album. That is fine. But anything more than that, that is a no go for me. So when we went to the opening ceremony, we didn't go to the front. I can tell you that right now. We didn't go to the front. We stand where the trophy area is because I felt safer, and it felt safe. But like this Korea news thing, I don't feel safe at all if I were there. And then the funny part, an ironic part is, so now they had to cancel the event. They have to halt that event, and they're gonna switch it to. It sounds like they're gonna announce more on a Monday on the 4th. But basically, they are halting the event, and they're gonna do it through mailing. And you have to have your trainer ID and stuff, and then they're gonna mail it to you. The details is not there, but then the funny part is I know there are scalpers from Taiwan, from Hong Kong, and other parts of Asia through to, like, that's close to Korea basically, through specifically for that event so that they can just grab as many copies as possible and sell it right away. Those people are probably going to be so they probably made pre-sale already online. You can see pre-sale on eBay already. I saw there's a guy on eBay that you can clearly see they hold the card because he's the only one that not using the stock picture, but using a picture with like a stone table or something as a background with the cards on it. His price, I remember last night, was 300 something, almost 400 US. The price increased to 800 automatically because he knew there's no supply and no one else can get the card on their hands right now. Because if you think of it, the mailing means, number one, probably going to take at least let's say 2 weeks to a month minimum for them to get organized and send it so that they can receive the card. And I'm being generous saying 2 weeks to a month. It's probably take 2 months. Come on, seriously. So basically, this card is not going to have a widely circulated until 2 months. And then on top of it, people not from Korea probably not going to get that card. If you're a visitor, if you're a tourist, if you're a scalper trying to take all the cards from actual real fans, they probably not going to make them trip worth it at this point because I don't think they're going to send it international. I mean, they could. I don't think they will. I'm just being honest. I don't think they will. So this will be a very, very interesting event coming. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit happy that the scalpers didn't get it in that case. Sorry. That's what you get for being a scalper. Yay. So that's interesting. And then the reason why I was contemplating, so that's one, right? And then tomorrow, by the time you watch this video, will be tomorrow, US is going to launch that Target in-person, in-store thing. Not all store participating, by the way, so check the stores where you're going. If I am babysitting and I have young child with me, I would not bring them to that event. Like, seriously, like, I saw people bring kids to Best Buy and stuff, and those are fine. Tomorrow's not going to be the same. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the same as regular card. Like, a regular card release is bad. Like, Pokemon Day, for example, is bad. But it's not that bad. It's still organized. I'm in a village. Like I say, I'm in a village. It's fine. But tomorrow I will not bring the kids to the store. I will bring the kids maybe like an hour after the store opening, because by then everything's dead. The mob is already grab everything from the thing shamelessly and just try to resell it probably on eBay right away already, or in the parking lot, God forbid. So I'm pretty sure 1 hour later is safe, and you can still take the pictures with the decorations of the store. You know, I still kind of make it fun, not exactly, but it would still be better than bringing the kids, I think. That's just me. That's just my forecast of what it would be. It might not be that. Maybe I'm just being a pessimistic person. But I'm just like, I don't think so, you know, kind of. I don't think it'll be good event. And also I noticed, because I was up all night until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. last night for the Target drop of the products. Things are sold out within seconds now. Not even a minute. Seconds. I was online the whole night, and they released product in a wave of, let's say, 5 to 15 minutes window, every 5 to 15 minutes window. So I was clicking nonstop, like a, you know how like Pokemon Go, you click on the button when you're raiding, and this is literally the Pokemon Go is the training for you so that you can go buy stuff from Target or Walmart at this point, because you're trying to click and see if you can get it, you know, kind of. Got nothing. Got absolutely nothing for the whole night. And like I said, things are sold in 6 seconds. So one of the product was 6 seconds. I literally checked. 6 seconds is gone. I was, how on bloody earth? I'm not even waiting for the notification, guys. I was clicking nonstop on phones just to see if I can get to the line, because I can, once their product, you know, one by one, by the time closer to the 1:30 to 2 o'clock, you can already guess it has to be one of these 5 coming next, you know, kind of. So 6 seconds is gone. I was like, what the, like what am I dealing with? What have my life become? And I was doing it because I'm so grumpy, because I was not able to get anything the whole like month. And I'm just grumpy and desperate at that point and not get anything. And then, where was I? So yeah, 6 seconds. The bot getting better or something? Like, was I insane? Like, I know there are people, because I was able to get it in, but not able to get it to the cart. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I know it's 6 seconds, because I can get it in. It got in, but then when you go to the cart, it says like high demand or whatever shenanigans it is, and then it's gone. So that's why I know it's 6 seconds. Gone in, people say gone in 60 seconds. No, this is gone in 6 seconds, by the way. So it's like contemplating our lives. It's like, can't get to the store, can't go to the event, can't kind of like beat the scalpers. What's left for this hobby? Don't meant to be a depressing conversation, but I'm just doing this video right before the May 2nd and 3rd drop, because I'm curious if whatever this video that you're watching or hearing right now, is everything going to fulfill what's upcoming for the next year. So the next year you have this, at least in the US you have this. In the US you have the Chicago coming, which has no merch, by the way. There's supposed to be no merchandise, so there should be no scalpers in theory. We'll see how that works too. And then there's the World's Championship, which in theory should be the best one out of all of it, because it actually requires a ticket for you to participate, and they will check ID, which means if you don't get a ticket, you can't go, you literally can't go, which means there's probably not as much scalpers unless the scalper is willing to pay for both the launching, which local scalpers don't have to, and they have to pay at least minimum $150, I believe 150 and 170 or something, or 180, I forgot. But basically over 150 for the tickets to go and scalp, assuming they even have a Pokemon Center pop up there. So I'm making a lot of assumptions there. So I think out of everything in the next 2026, at least like before August, September, out of everything, the World Championship probably the only thing that has a hope at the end of the tunnel. Everything else, eh. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you know how I was saying the Pokemon Fest, I forgot what it's called, but like Hong Kong, they have the festival. I think it's just called Fest in Hong Kong for the Pokemon event, like a kind of like exhibition slash vendor gathering thing. They sell tickets too, right? So there's a 130 Hong Kong dollars or 100 something Hong Kong dollars. That ticket, they already has to refund tickets because people cannot get in. So even a organized event, people cannot get in, like, because you're supposed to need a ticket to go in, but the line is so freaking long that nobody can get in. That is, and imagine there are also those people that says, why am I paying admission fee to go to an event? I can just go to Cine Center or Smiley Plaza. It's free. Why would I go there? And then people can't even go there after they pay for the ticket and they have to refund it. I just thought this whole thing is just not tasteful anymore. Anyway, let's see if my prediction for the next couple months of the year is correct, because I am curious. And my parents was keep asking, so they went to the store and bought cards for me, and they were saying it was so crowded. They don't want to be there anymore. That was like the last thing. They're like, do you need me to go anymore? Because I don't want to go. Like yesterday we were in a hurry and we had to leave, but like it was so crowded. I was like, yeah, it's weekend, right? They're like, no, it's just the Pokemon section is crowded. I was like, wait, it's the 40th anniversary of Toys R Us. It's not crowded there. Like the other department, they're like, well, there are a lot of people buying cars, which is the limited edition cars for the 40th anniversary, by the way. There are a lot of people doing cars, but besides the cars, it's basically just Pokemon. Everyone's at a Pokemon. I was like, yeah, because the Pokemon is the lab, it's free deck. That's why everyone go there, because the deck is free. As long as you line up and register, you can get a free deck. She's like, yeah, there's so many people. I was like, what time you went there? And she's like, well, we were home by 3. So I was like, yeah, you were home by 3. That means because the event is 1 to 7 for the lab play, like for the free deck. I was like, that's why. She's like, still, there's so many people and it's so expensive. It's like so expensive. I was like, what are you talking about? This is MRSP, like recommended sales price. She's like, recommended sales price is so expensive? I was like, yeah. And about that, they're saying they might increase the price next year. She's like, so expensive. Are you guys insane? That was the end of the conversation. So we'll see what the next couple months a year will be like. Yeah. Let me know what you guys' prediction for tomorrow and day after for US. I have the feeling that just like Korea make the news, I'm pretty sure Target's gonna make the news tomorrow. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, everyone.